Genesis, a tale rife with contradictions, violence, and absurdities, appears to contain every conceivable element, save for anything that might be considered good. The Almighty declared his creation very good in Genesis 1:31. Yet in the very same book, we find an abundance of elements that seem to contradict this divine proclamation. Two mismatched creation narratives, a pair of magical arboreal entities, a cunning serpent with the gift of speech, a curse inflicted upon all women, and the notorious mark of Cain are but a few of the mysteries contained within Genesis. Genesis speaks of the sons of God who mated with human women, giving rise to powerful, renowned men. It speaks of giants who once roamed the earth, and of Noah, the righteous man who was the sole survivor of a great flood. It tells a tale of divine wrath, as God drowns all life on earth, and of divine intervention as the languages of humanity are confused at the Tower of Babel. Genesis is not alone in its creation narrative. Other ancient cultures too have their own tales of how the world began. For instance, the Babylonian Enuma Elish tells a different version of creation, one that is often compared to Genesis. Unlike Genesis, the Enuma Elish is primarily a hymn of praise to Marduk, the patron deity of Babylon, rather than an account of creation. It was written to elevate Marduk's status among the gods, with creation being a secondary theme. In contrast, Genesis focuses primarily on the creation and preparation of the earth. Despite these differences, both stories can be likened to two sides of the same coin. While they may differ in presentation and progression, they both speak to the same ultimate reality: existence. They represent two sides of the same duality, two structures guiding the same force. We are that force, split into countless fractal versions of ourselves, playing out different scenarios across lifetimes. Life, after all, is a game we all chose to play. And here we are making the most of it. Behind all illusions, the truth resides. We are that truth, though we may have forgotten. So as we delve into Genesis, remember to keep an open mind. Consider the parallels and contrasts with the Enuma Elish and other creation narratives. Remember that these stories, for all their differences, are part of the same existential coin. They are different expressions of the same truth, the truth that we are all part of the same cosmic force. And so we conclude our exploration of Genesis and the Enuma Elish, two ancient creation narratives that, despite their differences, speak to the same universal truths. We've delved into the mysteries and contradictions of Genesis and compared it with the hymn-like nature of the Enuma Elish. We've explored the concept of duality and how these stories represent two sides of the same coin. And through it all, we've discovered that we are all part of the same cosmic force, playing out the game of life in myriad ways. Remember this as you navigate your own existence, and may you always find the truth behind the illusion.